Ladies, welcome to this video. Welcome to this video, Coach Jerry here. And this video is about a 28-day summer emergency plan. Now, I came up with this crazy name because our challenge, which is going to be 28 days, it's going to be really, really, really cool for those that wants to get in shape for the summer. Right now, it's June 10 as I'm recording this. So summer is almost blowing up. And one of the things that I realize is that one thing that I see all the time is that there are really two times in the years, which is basically summertime and holidays, where people lose weight but also regain weight really quickly. And why I created this challenge was because summertime is one of those of the two that people want to look good on. Now, obviously, the thing that, I always like to be ethical, in my videos, in my content. If you've been in this group for a while, you know that. I'm not going to overpromise or deliver anything crazy and say, starting June 10, July 10, you're like looking amazing if you have like 30 kilo to lose. That would be unethical, right? And I'm the person that doesn't want to do that. If you want to get in super, sharp, shape, you probably should have looked at the summer when February, January, March at the most, right? That dieting or restricting or losing weight or losing fat is an intervention that should last anywhere from 6 weeks or maybe like even 4 weeks to maybe 3 months. And therefore, like based on your goal, you want to reverse engineer how long it's going to take, what are the strategies, and how we're going to do that effectively, right? Now, one of the things though I want to promise you inside this challenge is that the way you're going to come into this is not the way you're going to come out. Whether you have a couple of kilos to go, whether you have the last 10 kilos to go, whether you have 20 kilos to go, you are going to get 100% clear and you're going to finally achieve an outcome. Because this is basically, I see this every single time. People lose weight in the summer and then they gain weight maybe 10 days after they stop the nutrition, or maybe 10 days to 14 days after they stop. And it tells me two things. Number one, you have a very reactive metabolism. Therefore, like you have the ability to change. And what really goes wrong there is like you utilize a strategy that is too aggressive, or you have the wrong strategy, or the right strategy, you're not doing it correctly, or you're not doing it in the right time frame. You have no plan, basically. You have no plan to going into the diet, and you have no plan going out of a diet. And why I wanted to, to actually come up here today is because I wanna show you all that. And basically, as I'm sharing this, you're gonna figure out that, this is what I'm showing you here is the dieting rehab phase, which is like, if you've done, it doesn't matter if you've done 1 diet or 100 diet, if you cannot lose weight, right now, chances are doing a diet is not really going to work, right? And this is what is important. Now, can you do the challenge if you are in this phase? Yes, because I finally, in 21 days, or actually in 28 days, I'm going to make sure you understand how to get ready to diet. Because whether you're doing it in the summer, whether you're doing it in the fall, whether you're doing it in the holiday season, you need to get your body ready to lose weight again, right? It makes no sense for you to jump from intermittent fasting to keto, and then this doesn't work, or it only works partially, and then I'm going to regain weight. Now, if you lose weight and then you regain it, chances are you're in phase 2, right? So you're ready to diet. So you're actually ready for this. If you need to get ready, is also something that you need to do. This speaks to the metabolic advantage protocol, right? Now, again, this challenge is better suited when you're in phase 2 or phase 3, but is actually in any of the 3 phases. It's definitely something that I would suggest. And as you know me, I make it all the time fun. And what I'm sharing here, let me just go to the page here. It's what this challenge is gonna look like. And let me just find that. You probably now can see this thing. This is basically the page. If you are in my ecosystem now for a while, you would have received this. I'm prioritizing you guys, you girls that you've been here for a while. I want you to read through this. I want this to understand if it makes sense. I'm paying you to actually, whoever wins the challenge, $150 this time, not $30. The second prize will get the second chance program for free. Now it's worth $2,000, but to be fair, right now it's a course that is going for $300. You're getting that for, like, if you're an emotional eater, that's going to help a lot. And you can see all, the results. You can see, who's this for, who's this not for. You can really understand how the metabolic advantage works. You can read through our new iteration of the program. And right now, if you join right now, instead of $97, you pay 67 bucks euro, right? And I'm giving you the protocol to rehab your metabolism, because it's something that whether or not you're doing it now, chances are your metabolism need priming as well. This price will go up, okay? So I wanted to be clear. I'm giving the chance to everybody to take it now. If you don't take it now, it will go probably likely to 97 bucks. I don't think it's going to raise after that, but it's basically more money that you want to spend anyway. If you can get it for less, is good. The other thing that I wanted to frame this thing, how it's going to go and why it's going to be effective, is because if you are one of those that in fact you can now lose weight, this is basically what's going to happen inside the challenge. We're going to nail that strategy for you, okay? What that means is, like, we're really going to understand first and foremost if you are in that phase, or if we need to get that phase done. Then let's pretend that you are in that phase. Let's say you are like 65 and you have like the last 7 kilos to go. So we're looking at, I don't know, 58 kilos, right? And then we're gonna say, let's smash it. Let's go a little bit of an intensive here. And in 1 month, what can we do? 3 kilos, it says here, right? If we need to go a little bit more slower, not a lot, 1.5 kilos, but at least like you're gonna be whatever you can future pace your results. And of course, what are we gonna choose is gonna be very depending on the person, right? Look at that. We always need to be conceptual here, meaning like we need to have the context here, right? And what that means is, like, even if you choose intermittent fasting, or if you choose, something like low carb versus keto, whatever, like, it's always going to come up to cutting and slashing calorie. And we need to go back and look at your history and say, how many times have you dieted, right? If you just go aggressive, you lose weight and then you regain it back, right? Why do you regain it back? Is your body regaining it back just for no reason, or like just by you doing less exercise, or is it because you have ingrained psychological problem with food, right? We need to dive deep into that. So it's going to be very intense. Right now we have Marcela, she's already signed up. If you're receiving an email or something from me now, it's because you are in my hot ecosystem. You've been here for a while, and trust me, this is one way that you can get coaching. I don't know how long this is going to do that. After this, I'm thinking even that as the marketing we are in a marketing cycle which acquisition is becoming very hard for us. I'm thinking to close all down my intakes, and when I'm going to reopen that, it's going to be much of a different way to work with me. I'm talking about investments. Therefore, like, if somebody is actually ready to change their lives, I'm taking individual only on an application basis. If you don't take this stuff up, that's a dummy, because, like, I'm telling you, like, this is probably the last few times that I'm gonna do challenges like this for this kind of pricing. To work with me right now, it ranges anywhere from probably 2K to 6K for now. It's gonna go up. I'm closing down the intensive. You're even if you see everybody getting results in 1 or 2 months from now, I might be in a situation now that I'm probably going for vacation or whatever, that I'm going to say, no, I'm not accepting anybody. And then, chances are you want to find a way. We have ways to work with us in different ways. But again, it's all about moving forward. And this is the best way to come in. Is very low demanding when it comes to investments. Is very low demanding when it comes to do the work. You're going to be very clear in 28 days how much weight you can lose, how to lose it, and how to keep it off. If you are interested on this, comment I'm in. I'm going to send you the page that I just showed you. You can read it through. You can have a thought. That will go up. We're changing the timer. Price will go up. Therefore, I'm really suggesting that in the next couple of days, for sure, you will take that up because obviously that's the way that things going. There is going to be for now an intake, which is probably going to start at beginning of July. There might be a second intake in August. We'll see how it goes, how well this goes, if it's popular, if people like it. We're going to do this again for summer, because I want everybody to, it's not about getting in the summer ready, right? It's like, meaning like you are already here. Summer is already here. If I wanted you to get in the summer ready when whatever. It's like we should have started 3 months ago. But now it's about what can we do in this summer to look better, to feel better, to look, and we also work with the mindset a lot. Therefore, like, how are you gonna unveil yourself? How are you gonna put up your bikini? What part of the mind you need to change to understand that you're not judged? What do you need to change to really walk in a certain way, to have the posture to walk, to actually walk around and say, oh, I look good in this bikini, right? A lot of things going on. I personally think this is the greatest challenge we have done when it comes to something working together for 28 days. I'm gonna take care of most of it. There is gonna be some help, some part of my team on the back end, but I'm gonna be working with all of you mainly, and therefore we're limiting also the entry right now. And I don't have a set number, but I don't want like a huge group as well. Therefore, like I'm telling you, if you all anytime thought about how it would be to work with me, or not with a coach, but with me specifically, now it's a time for you to do it. It's your chance. It does require a lot of extra time for me, which I don't necessarily have much of. And therefore, I know that I'm running it now. I don't know if I'm going to do it in the future in this setup. With this being said, many people need this setup. Many people need real interaction. Many people need support. Whenever we do our habitual mini challenges, like drink more water, drink less calorie, walk more, there is always like a bunch of people not doing it because they know what to do, but they just don't do it. And what is going to make a difference for you to do it is when we kick you in the butt. We tell you what to do. We follow up with you. We make sure that you do the work. We analyze what happened when you don't do the work. We analyze what happened when you do the work. And basically, this is what it is, okay? Coach Jerry here, comment, I'm in 28-day summer emergency plan. This will be indeed a very emergency plan. For some of you, we're going to dive deep into case scenario. My body's totally fine. Something we never tried. Let's do intermittent fasting together. Let's do intermittent fasting in the right way, right? For example, or no, I don't like to fast. I actually like to have a lot of carbs, but I don't like fat. Let's look into the DASH diet. Let's look into how can we optimize carbohydrates. What do you need to do this summer, right? I can walk every day. I can have a class. How can we optimize the walking so that you process all these carbohydrates, right? I'm a person that doesn't like to, I like to have my weekends, but in the week I'm very busy. Okay, let's kind of like let's make a intervention in restricting during the week. And then in the weekend, we plan where you go out, how you eat, whatever, right? All of this is going to be very individualized and personalized. Okay, so comment, I'm in. I'm going to take care of you in the next 28 days. Jerry here. Talk to you soon.